You shaved your chest. Good job.
Thank you so much. I used to be fit. I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm shaped like a scallop.
But you know what? I used to think girls like the six-pack, but I think they like that better than a six-pack as they get it.
Where do you find these girls?
You find them, at the Smithsonian Museum. You find them.
Yeah.
But you don't have time to date.
Yeah, no, I do have time to date. I usually go out with girls that also have a fetish. Like white girls always have a fetish. Like I'll meet a white girl and be like, oh my, she likes me, and then you go to her house and there's like a Bruce Lee, like a poster. She's like a nunchucks on the bed. It's fucking weird.
I never knew you were Asian.
Yeah, because you see through that.
I see past that.
Yeah.
Can you tell the difference between a Japanese, a Korean, and a Chinese person?
I think I can, yeah.
What is the difference?
Well, it's just a smell, really. I mean, if I smell like, beef, more beef.
More beef?
It's Korean.
The number 5?
Yeah, it's Korean, yeah.
Yeah?
If I smell more fish, it's Japanese. You know what I mean?
That'd be the number 7.
Yeah, number 7.
Can you tell if somebody has had their eyes done? Like American eyes?
My mom got it done.
She did?
It's called Sankapool, and they make their eyes wider to look more Western. And she doesn't look more Western, my mom. She looks constantly shocked. Like, did you see a ghost, Mom? She's like, no. She looks Mexican, actually. All right, thank you. Did you shave your head for a part?
Huh?
A roll?
No, I'm bald.
No,
I'm
but
going bald.
I know, but but you still had some stuff, residue of hair.
Residue?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had residue. You know what I mean? You could have done a Chernobyl thing that you were doing, but yeah, but you didn't. You just had to shave it.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Are we going right now?
Yep.
No, we don't. There's no rules. But I'm
Okay,
I'm just asking you a question.
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna answer.
I understand that, but why are you? Your head looks like Darth Vader when he took his fucking helmet off. Remember that when he was just all fucked up?
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Is that the? That's fine. You're Bill Burr, but.
I'm trying to answer your question.
Yeah, go ahead. I just
process of you coming out of the gate shitting on me.
Yeah.
When you start to lose your hair, you got 3 options.
Yeah.
You can,
Yeah.
and there's subsets to all of them.
All right.
Okay, you can do the Rogaine, the hair plugs,
Right.
a system, fucking all of that. Propecia, a fucking, they glue some shit on your head.
Right.
They take some of your pube hair and you get an afro.
Yeah.
Or you can just sort of let it happen.
Which you were doing, which I was like, that's the dope way to do it.
Oh, I'm glad I had your approval. Or you can just say fuck it
Yeah.
and do what I did. So I just said fuck it.
Okay.
But what if
And I do. Like,
do you-
I love how you came at me aggressive, and now you got your those little panda hands
I was.
up.
You know what I hate about Asian parents? They're so honest. Like they have no filter. They have no editing system. Whatever they think, they say. This is my dad. Good morning, Dad. You look ugly today. You look horrible. Don't go outside. You are ugly. You made me, motherfucker. When I was in high school, I used to bring girls into my house, right? I would introduce them to my dad. My dad would tell them stories about me, like secrets, like dark shit. Hey, Dad, this is Stephanie. When Bobby was a little kid, he ate the dog poop in the front lawn. I said, hey, don't eat that. He said, I only had 1 piece. Nice to meet you, He still does it today. Hey, Dad, this is Cindy. When we lived in Minnesota, Bobby was molested by a retarded guy.
I had a medical emergency.
When?
I played ping pong.
Oh. Can you get any more stereotypical?
I know, right? The way I said it, I play ping pong. I played ping pong, and then the next day, I looked on my thigh and my nutsack, and there was like a pirate scar from my pubes down to my anus.
What?
It was weird. It was like somebody had stabbed me with a knife. Like, no, not to just cut me.
What was it?
I don't know. So then I just...
It's still there.
What? No, it was there, but then it turned into something else. So then I put antibiotic cream that Kalila had on it. And then a couple days later, it was this purple, bumpy itchy rash that went from, my thigh here all the way down to my fucking sack regions. It was bumpy
Why didn't you
and
go to a
weird.
doctor?
I did, fucker. Okay.
After it evolved.
It evolved. It
Rude.
evolved.
That caterpillar turns to a butterfly.
And I went to Dr. Kawashiri is my doctor, and he's the best doctor I've ever had. He goes, "What's the matter?" I told him. He goes, "Pull it down." So I pulled down my pants, and he looked at it. He goes, "Oh, that's common jock itch." So he brought me.
That's
a
what
prescription.
jock itch looks like?
Yeah. He goes, "I know what to use." Yeah, and then he goes, "Now turn around." I go, "What?" He goes, "I got to look at your butthole." But what he didn't realize is that I had taken a shit
Oh,
30
Okay.
minutes before. Just listen, 30 minutes before it, and I was in such a rush. I didn't clean it all the way.
Of
So
course
this is
you
what
did.
Dr. Kawashiri did. Bend over. I bend over. He opened it and then he closed it. He collected his stuff and he just left. He didn't say goodbye or anything.
He didn't write you a prescription.
No,
He just walked out.
when I went out, I go, he just left, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is the prescription you need."
he was discussing with you.
He saw something so
No,
heinous.
he did this, closed it. I don't even say he said goodbye. He just
Yeah,
left.
do you have to close the ass once you open it? Like, don't you just open it and that's it? It kind of comes back to
Yeah.
No, my butt. No, mine's like Play-Doh. You have to put it back.
That's so.
Yeah.
You're so.
Our ass is
trifling.
automatically like,
No,
Yeah, they
mine
should
doesn't do
just-
that. It doesn't have that
His
elastic
butt
thing.
cheeks
quality.
stay open.
It stays open like
It
Play-Doh.
stays open.
Yeah. I love Paulie, but you've seen him up close.
He's a good guy. What are you talking
It's not
Yeah. It's like
Paulie smells pretty good.
yeah, he smells all
Again,
right.
we're talking about him like
I
he's
love
fucking
him.
homeless.
He's
Like
not homeless. He's got millions.
no, yeah, of course.
Yeah, and he's done
Multiple
so
properties.
much.
Yes.
He's a pioneer.
Great man. Got me
It's
past
just
the comedy
like,
store.
yeah. But you look at his face and it's like, you know what it looks like is, you remember when Gollum was a human, right?
Smeagol.
And then Smeagol, right? And then he became Gollum. Paulie's in the mid stage. Remember when he bit the fish? He bit the fish in like the third one of the transformation. You know what I mean? Right? And then they show him in the cave, and it does like a long dissolve, and he turns old. Right? He looks mid metamorphosis Gollum to Smeagol. Smeagol look Gollum.
What do you think the funniest way you could die is?
Well, I have this fantasy. I want my death to be a mystery.
Okay.
Right? So no one can solve it.
Okay.
So I want to disappear. All right? And then one day in New York, they find my arm wrapped up. Okay.
In what?
Just like in I don't know, some brown packaging. You know what I mean?
Like a brown paper bag.
like a paper bag, right?
Oil stains on the bottom of it.
Right, and there's like
yeah.
string tying it together,
Okay,
right? It's
okay.
bloody and moist,
Okay.
right? And maybe this arm,
Okay,
right?
okay.
So they know that it's me,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, okay.
Then I want them to find my leg, right, in Albuquerque. I want them to find my ass part.
Okay.
In
Your
Mexico
ass
City.
part. What's your ass
From
part?
my waist down, like
Okay.
you know
With
what I
the
mean?
penis?
Yeah.
Just yeah. Okay.
In Mexico City.
Okay.
All right. I want them to find every body part around the world, or around the country at least, right?
Okay.
And have people go, "What the fuck happened?" And then have people like, it'll be like a thing where people are going to try to solve it,
Okay.
right? They'll never know, right?
Okay.
So that's the kind of death I want.
That's a great answer.
yeah. But I feel like the moment when I'm being chopped up will be horrifying.
Yeah. yeah. I don't think that's
I wish
gonna be
I wish I
funny.
didn't have to live through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part's gonna be suck. You know what I mean?
That part's gonna be.
Like, what are you
bad.
doing? What are you doing? You know what I mean? Yeah.
And it's like, trust me, it'll be funny in the end.
In
as
the
he's
end,
sawing.
right?
Yeah.
Or I want them to find me in like maybe in a cow.
Inside a cow.
Yeah, like a dead cow, and I'm like fully in it.
I found a therapist, a Korean guy, Dr. Choi,
Yeah.
and we had fun doing my dream. I wrote down the dream the night before yesterday.
Yeah.
I want you to read it off. I just jotted some things down. I want you to analyze just the notes that I had about my dream and read it out loud into the mic.
Dream number 1. Tunnel I had to walk through. On the ground were centipedes. And even scorpions. Got to a luxury high school. It's because it says got to a luxury high school. Walked into men's shower.
noticed that the male females were combined. He walked into a men's shower, noticed that the male and females were combined. Which means they were like genetically or like mutated into two different sexes. Showered all alone in the dark. Had an apartment there. Like a micro home room. Poo and shower. You pooed in the shower. I pooed in the shower. Why? I don't know. Why did you poo in the shower? I don't know. I just did it. Ebo was there. It was Ebo. Andy's mom.